You know, one of the things about me, growing up, my mom didn't have a lot of money and my dad had left us. And because of that, my mother decided to make certain concessions all the time so that we'd have, you know, food on the table, power, and a phone. Sometimes these concessions seemed very weird to me though. And even today those kind of concessions seem weird to me. And I think it really affected me in a strange way. And probably affected some of you the same way. People at the time would have called her frugal. Personally, I don't call it frugal. For example, I could never get Fruit Loops. I would get the sour tasting not right Life brand or whatever along those lines instead. Or instead of getting Pop-Tarts, we got like Fun Pops or whatever they were called, etc., etc. And sometimes these would amount to like $2 or $3 saving, and I agree with that. But most of the time it only ever accounted to like 25 cents, 50 cents. And as I got older, I started adding these things together. It never equaled up to like hundreds of dollars. It equaled up to a little bit of money. And it always used to bug me because I'd always get the less tastier thing or the thing that would break faster, etc., etc. because, and her heart was in the right place, she was trying to save enough money so we could afford that extra little bit. But that extra little bit that I wanted and that I needed growing up, I think, would have been those 50 cents or dollars more she would spend on those things that I wanted. And because of that, I think it really messed with me here. I mean, nowadays I'm willing to spend money on things that I probably shouldn't. When I go to the store, I'll buy full brand things instead of their counterparts simply because I know for a fact they'll taste or be used better. And I mean, when I think about it, it's not really a negative thing, but at the same time, it's not really a positive thing because I'm also inclined now, because I never had things when I was a kid, to want to buy anything that looks cool to me, and I end up spending a lot of my money. And I'm sure that happens to a lot of you too, and it's really starting to coin this thought process in my mind. I thought I'd bring it up to see how many more of you were like myself. But what really got me started on this trend was I found out last week the Canadian pennies being discontinued. First off, finally. Secondly, finally. And thirdly, this distresses me greatly. Think about the problems this is going to cause in everyday society for us. And no, I don't mean using the nickel. I mean, that's a great idea. There's less change, we spend less money. Everything works out a lot better. A lot of things will drop in price a few cents, some things will go up a little bit, and things will average out in a way that it won't even seem like they were even needed. I was referring more to, think of the things we can't say anymore. A penny earned is a penny saved. That person over there is a penny pincher. See a penny, pick it up, all day have good luck. Penny for your thoughts. I mean, these are just a few to think about. And they're gone. We can't say a nickel for your thoughts. It sounds stupid. We'll have to switch up to dollar. Then the government will start choking us down saying, oh, they only want $1. Let's only give them just the dollar and nothing else. Okay, that's probably a little extreme, but it's something to think about that, you know, in society we're going to lose out on all these things, or maybe we'll keep saying them and then the younger generation will be like, what the hell are you talking about? What's a penny? If that doesn't make you feel a little older, then think of it this way. What are we going to do when they get rid of the nickel or the dime or the quarter and we just have 50-cent pieces and dollar pieces? It's eventually going to happen. Inflation just continues to cause this to happen. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we'll adjust, but it's still a weird thing to think of because the pennies lasted a long time, like 159 years or something like that, 154 years. Like, I don't remember off the top of my head. It was 154. But it's crazy to think about. It really is. And I just wanted to share that thought process with you. It was just rolling through my head. I figured, why the hell not, right? I didn't have time to do one on the weekend. I should have did one on the weekend, but this isn't going away like my other projects that would come in for a day or two and then leave. This is going to keep staying here. I'm going to shoot hopefully another one or two today, edit them together, put them up on YouTube so that they're ready to go as the days come up so that I can stay ahead. If I don't, see you next time. Hopefully see you Wednesday.